Steph Curry and the Warriors next game. I've been looking forward to this for a while now. You know they'll be running and gunning. And Steph's gonna do 2 or 3 things that make you want to stop.
Hey, you guys in the comment section, let me know if you can hear me.
Because if we lose focus for even a second, they'll be up 20. So maybe it's up to me to put on a little show of my own.
Oh, man.
Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one. They could only manage a single win in 4 tries against these guys last year.
Oh, shit.
The Suns trailing. The Phoenix Suns weren't terrible at home by any means last year. They ended up over 500, but Greg, they weren't quite dominant enough at home to get in the playoffs.
That's a great point. I mean, they finished the year plus 3
in
terms of
doesn't
wins
work
at
out
home.
for you.
Not bad, but not good.
Don't do that.
When you're talking about that Western Conference.
The Suns making a switch here. Tucker's checked in. The Warriors have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
And this year they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
Knight into the lane. Wide open. A nice shot by Tucker.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
The Warriors have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Thompson outside. Dishes to Green. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
There we go. There we go.
Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Take a look at the Warriors. Off to a great start this season, currently in second. And, of course, there's the Suns. 6.5 games behind them.
Well, right now for the Suns, it's been a disastrous start to the season for them. They can't buy a win.
Yeah, and you know what? For a team that's desperately trying to get things turned around, this kind of start makes the job almost impossible.
Knight into the lane.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the first quarter. He kicks the land. Just 5 on the clock. Pulls it from 20. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Curry. Barnes against Knight. Barnes can't get it to go. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against the Los Angeles Lakers.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at him.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around.
Stupid.
Good, and Curry gets the assist. And it's 7 points for Klay Thompson. There are very few players you can call game changers on offense, but Clark, Stephen Curry is clearly one of them.
Well, the plus-minus for the Warriors with him on and off the court validates that. It's incredible how much better they are offensively when he's on the floor.
Here's Barnes.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Tucker kicks tonight. Phoenix, no good that time either.
No one can shoot today.
Warriors leading by 6.
No one can shoot.
Thompson passes to Spates.
Dang it.
outside Curry. Phoenix grabs the miss. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Was not even close. I mean, they had points coming from all over the place.
Oh
Yeah,
my
they
God.
stayed true to the game plan offensively and never strayed at all. Impressive performance.
No shortage of scoring.
Let me know in the
here
comment
at the
section
end
if you
of
can
the
hear
first
me all
quarter.
right.
Warriors lead by 6. We've got... And Tyson Chandler, known for being a great teammate, a very vocal leader certainly. He talked about how important it is for...
Players do the policing. Coach sets the
Yeah, go on,
standard.
Kerry.
Don't you need a player like this of Chandler's caliber and character, Greg, to make... And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Then for the Warriors, Spates checked in for Bogut. And it's Harrison Barnes in for Andre Iguodala. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, it's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. Barnes and Green are the forward set. And it's Spates in at center.
Obviously, they're evenly matched teams on the inside. The rebound numbers are very even.
Yeah, impressive effort.
There we go.
Both on the backcourt.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Thompson. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Clark, remember a year ago, Klay Thompson was the subject of trade speculation, possibly, in fact, going to the Timberwolves for Kevin Love.
Yeah, in the end, the Warriors stood pat, and it was a controversial decision at that point, but I don't think there's any question it was a pretty good move for the Warriors right now.
The Warriors making
How the
a
hell
switch
is that
here.
a foul, man?
Azili's
I
checked
got to get
in.
him off.
Warriors trail by 3. And Thompson kicks to Barnes. That drops.
Come on.
Check out
Get your
that
damn defense.
assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page. And the Warriors, also inking Thompson to that 4-year, $70 million extension. A big show of faith on their part, and it's looking like money well spent.
And Curry, here we go. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Oh, boy, I tell you what, they don't get much uglier than the quarter he's having.
Yeah, and it's not showing any signs, Greg, of turning around here soon. I mean, his touch is basically gone AWOL.
And now Klay Thompson with deeper pockets, but never one to splurge. His father taught him well. I mean, his rookie year, he drove the family hand-me-down. He bought his next car used, so his focus is clearly on the game, not the glitz and glamour.
Knight kicks to left. Pass to Freak. Misses in close.
Really?
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Barnes. Solid play
Fucking
on the low
bold.
block, and that one's good. Barnes has got 4 points in the quarter.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Hello, don't stupid.
Clark down low that time, and he got the 3-second play. 20 seconds left here in the second. Now here's Thompson. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Lakers.
Yeah, and he also did a great job on the backboards, Kev, and that also was a factor.
Here's Curry, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
I ain't just shit.
Curry's
You're
got
blocking
8
up my damn
points.
defense every
It
damn day.
really
long
does
day.
make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
And so it's a close game.
Yes, Kevin, here with Stephen Curry and Steph. You've
Ah,
had
screw
to
you.
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first if we pay attention to a couple of things.
Nice energy you showed defensively. The steals kept coming. I want you guys to have that same nose for the ball in the second half. Don't be afraid to take a few chances.
Well, we're trying.
Even if
The
it
damn
means
team doesn't
risking
want
a
to
foul
freaking do
call.
anything.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested. Some changes for Golden State. Anderson Varejão's checked in for Bogut. And it's Barnes in for Andre Iguodala. For so long, there has been this mindset that Golden State wins through offense. But their defense, you know, Gia, you were talking about this, is where the true strength of this team lies.
Yeah, I think that's what's really allowed them to separate when you look at the rest of the league. I mean, they led the league in opponents' field goal percentage last season. And some nights, the shots weren't falling, but the defense always showed up.
Freak, he's in at the point. John Lure's out there with Len. Then there's Brandon Knight, and it's Tucker in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the third. Knight on the wing. Clock at 6. Tucker dishes to Len. That's good.
And you know, with the Warriors, it goes beyond the stats. High character guys, tremendous culture. They had a lot of guys that could guard multiple positions and defend them well. That was a big reason they became champs.
Green with a screen for Barnes. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And a miss there on the triple.
His shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Barnes against Knight. From deep three-point range, Thompson with the
You
rebound.
missed anyways. You didn't
Thompson's got 3
Jesus.
rebounds now in this one.
And you just look at this Warriors roster, and there are a ton of defensive playmakers. That ability to switch everything and be fine is what made them so tough on the defensive side of the ball.
Warren's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And Golden State also making a change. Azili's checked in. Green passes to Curry. Green, the screen. Curry kicks to Green. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
I like the move to go 2 for 1 here.
Why the
So do
hell
I,
would you
Greg. I
pass?
mean, I agree with you. They need to get a
You
quick
can't-
look
oh
and
my
then try to get
God.
another possession after that.
Warriors leading by 4. Back to Thompson. Plenty of space. And it's Lure with the rebound.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Tries it from 19. And it comes off the front of the rim. The Warriors shooting it beautiful here in the third. 56% from the field.
And defensively, they've gotten a little careless, not playing with the same focus we saw in the first.
Here's Freak. Knight on the wing. It's tipped. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
Here's Freak. No good on the buzzer beater.
And now,
we welcome you back to what has been a good one here. It's checked in for Phoenix. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Golden State. Green comes in for Thompson.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Warriors.
Steve, I agree. You know, I think the attitude was very impressive. And Clark, you had talked about this before the game. Definitely a competitive game. They fought through it each step of the way.
Yeah, absolutely. They put a tremendous performance in terms of effort and intensity, and they deserve to win this one.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight.
Whoa! Goodness. Woo. Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had them on the ropes, they started throwing haymakers at them.
The whole knockout blow.
And stolen by Freak. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A resounding victory.
And I want to do stuff about it. You son of a bitch.
Yes, Kevin, thank you.
Yeah,
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game.
Yeah, shut up.